Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another broadcast of The Weekly with me, Neff. Please subscribe to the channel. I appreciate the support. Also, share the videos. It helps out a lot. Wanted to talk more about Masters of the Universe. So now that the film is out officially, we have more scores, right? So we talked about that tomato meter and those initial scores from the critics. They gave it a 75% overall. Now it's sitting at a 73% overall on the tomato meter with over 139 reviews. But the popcorn meter, the fans, the people that are just going to watch the film, not really looking to grade or anything like that. Your average moviegoer has it sitting at a 90% last time I checked, and you can look up at the screen. You see the scores there initially. Now it's sitting at an 89% on the popcorn meter with over 250 verified ratings. So the tomato meter is now currently sitting at a 73%, and the popcorn meter is at an 89%. Pretty much the scores that I expected from this film. Let's look into what the people think about this film. Scott C., a verified reviewer, 4 out of 5 stars, entertaining with a fun cast and musical score, great for family and He-Man fans, so he loved it. Laz, 5 out of 5 stars, 10 out of 10, must go watch again. Movie Eyes 513 gives it a 3 out of 5. It was okay. The action was good. It definitely had my attention. The humor was a bit corny. And I've kind of heard that sentiment. Hopefully we talked about that in the last video about Masters of the Universe when we talked about what the critics thought about it. Hopefully they can keep it balanced out with some seriousness. Chris C., 5 out of 5 stars. Solid mix of nostalgia, action, laughs, and rock and roll. Lots of fun throwbacks, but still enjoyable for those who have no clue who He-Man is or Masters of the Universe and what that is. Jeff H., 4 out of 5 stars. Very fun movie. Lots of action, decent one-liners, plenty of nods to the past, and an overall just fun movie. And so for the most part, ladies and gents, people seem to really enjoy this movie, and that's what I'm looking for from it. A solid 7 popcorn flick. I don't expect too much from it, but if it can hit the points that it needs to, I think visually it's going to be on point. Amazon put the money behind it. I think if the action sets it all the way through, I think the pacing's not going to be an issue. It does run about over 2 hours and 20 minutes, so I think it's a bit long for a film like this. Could possibly benefit from being shorter, but I haven't heard anything negative about the pacing or the runtime, so perhaps they got it together. This is from Glenn Kenny. Now, this is a movie critic, and we'll look at a couple more critic reviews here. This guy's from New York Times, so pretty big publication. Gladstein, who recently amused in The Sheep Detectives, whereas the characters' mild goofiness loosely, the better to shake it off when the impressive action sequences start. In these raucous but bloodless scenes, he's all business and he delivers. Katie, Walsh Tribune News Service, 2.5 out of 4 stars. Only one wishes they might have pushed the camp factor further, as it feels a bit restrained at times. And so overall, ladies and gents, I'd say people had a decent time with this film. I think the only problem is going to be that budget. $200 million plus. I do think it's going to be a spectacle, but are people going to go out to watch this movie? I already have my tickets for tomorrow, so be looking out for my review. And currently, I'm the only seat bought in Cine XL at Harkins. So we'll see if the theaters start to fill up this weekend. There is a lot of competition. I know people are going to double back on Backrooms and Obsession for probably the 3rd or 4th time. Mandalorian and Grogu is in theater. Right, you just have a lot going on. Scary Movie 6 and now Masters of the Universe. So it's going to be very interesting this weekend to see where the box office falls for Masters of the Universe. Other than that, ladies and gents, be looking out for my review. If you plan on watching this film, let me know your expectations. Also, comment down below if you see this video after you watch the film and let me know what you thought about it. Want to hear your thoughts on that. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and be safe. It's Neff signing off.